Good morning. So today, I got up in the morning and speaking to God like we should always do, right? While we have our cup of coffee, and so I was yapping away, yap, 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 and I remember thinking about the Wailing Wall of Jerusalem, and I was like, okay, so if Jerusalem is like the twin of the United States, where is the Wailing Wall of the United States, right? So I was wondering if each state had a Wailing Wall that people could go there and put the little prayers inside the wall. I don't know, just, I just had the idea this morning. Like, if I were to go back to New York, I would do that. I would look for little places where I could put scripture and my prayers, and turn it into a Wailing Wall. But it could be anywhere. It doesn't need to be just. So you see a crack in a building, abandoned houses, abandoned buildings, as long as they have a crack. So yeah, forgive me about my hair because yesterday I went to the trunk or treat at our church, um, and my hair was red, and then I washed it, and it just turned into like a huge clown ball, like, oh, I don't know. At least finally I was able to sleep well. I had a good night's sleep. Because sometimes when God puts something in your heart to do and you don't want to do it, and you're like, no way in hell I'm going to look ridiculous. No way. No. I don't mind giving out candy, but there's no way. But until you don't do that, you are just going to suffer. You're going to suffer because that's what happens to me. And I did it. My neighbors were laughing at me. As soon as I told my neighbor, please take me over there because with this dress, I don't see how I'm going to go walking. And even before I got in the car, she was like hysterically laughing. So that was fun. And I was asking God, please, I don't want it to rain. Because what I had in my hair was red dye, right? Just like the one that spray on. And I thought, oh, you know, if it rains, I'm going to be overhead. Then I'm going to look like a nightmare. Really. So yeah, that's what I thought about this morning. I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to write scriptures down. I'm going to write prayers down. And every chance I get, I see a little crack somewhere, I'm going to stick it there. And let it be seen in heaven as that territory has a prayer, because, that's been taken over by a prayer. So I think hopefully if you have a hole, you have a crack, stick it in there. Even in your neighbors, even though they're atheists, stick it in there. I mean, just turn it into a little ball and just make sure it stays where you put it. That's what I feel like I need to do. And tomorrow is Halloween, Halo's Eve, and I am gonna do the most ridiculous thing. But it's for the kingdom of heaven. And I was thinking about doing stories, making, telling, be a storyteller. I want to do storytelling because I told that to my son one time ago. I have so many stories that if I were to turn it into a comic book, it'll be awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to start telling you stories of things. And believe it or not. So, yeah, just, I don't know, whoever hears this, turn your state into, have a wailing wall in your state. right? I don't see the harm in it. You ain't gonna harm anything. Nobody's gonna know. Do it on your own. No, it's no big deal, right? That's what I say. It's no big deal. Just, as long as you're not harming any kind of property. Because they portraying stuff on walls. That's when I got the wailing wall. Because I saw this message on a wall. And I was like, okay then. They want to do that. We could do it too. Because that's what's going to be needed to be done. God bless you guys.